Do you still remember the days when you were young and learning how to ride a two-wheel bicycle? Despite having someone by your side to guide you along, you still fell and got hurt. The same goes for investing. No matter how many books you read, how many courses you attend, it is inevitable you will make mistakes along the way. Here are two of my biggest investment mistakes in my investing journey so far. The first one is investing in a company at current prices. One of the things I learned back then was that as long-term investors, we should not pay too much attention to the share price of a company, as they tend to move in an upward direction so long as the company continues to report a healthy growth in its financial results. But here's the thing, everything has a price. And when it comes to the share price of a company, investors usually push the prices up to a very high premium if they deem that the growth prospects is good. On the other hand, if the financial results fail to catch up with the growth rate of its share price, investors will not hesitate to sell off their shareholdings, sending the company's share price tumbling. So, how do you determine a company's fair value price? There are many ways to do the computation. One of the most commonly used is the discounted cash flow method, or DCF for short. Some might like to value a company based on its free cash flow. Personally, I tend to compare its current valuations in terms of its price to sales, price to book, and dividend yield against its most recent 5-year average. If you ask me, there are no hard or fast rules as to which one is the best. You can use valuation method which you are most comfortable with. After you have computed the fair value price of the company, the next thing you need to do is to remain patient for the company's share price to come down to this value. No doubt in some cases it may take a year or two or even longer, but investing is very much about patience, isn't it? The second mistake is that I started off my investing journey way too late. In case you are not aware, I only started to build my investment portfolio in late 2019 and I was already 39 years old then. On average, one will need approximately 15 to 20 years in order for their investment portfolio to be able to generate passive income through dividends enough for them to retire and relying on this money for their day-to-day expenses for the rest of their lives. Let's say if I aim to retire in the year 2040 at the age of 60, I only have another 16 years to build this portfolio that can generate enough money to support me for the rest of my life, meaning to say that my margin of error is very low here. So if I am somehow able to turn back time to go back to my 20s, I will definitely start to build my investment portfolio then. So these are my two biggest investment mistakes so far. Will I make even more mistakes down the road? That's for sure. But as the saying goes, every mistake made is a chance to improve and become even better. I am still learning and will continue to do so, and at the same time share my learning points to help you shortcut your learning curve. So what are your biggest investment mistakes? You can share them with me in the comments below. Thank you for watching this video. If you like what I have just shared, I would greatly appreciate it if you can give me a like. I look forward to sharing more in the next video.